It's time for the A&W Restaurant All-American Game of the Week on Richmond's very own WBON TV Channel 9, the leader in local sports television. Support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back into Madison Central High School here in Richmond, Kentucky. For more boys high school basketball action, along with Dawson Rule, I'm Michael Watkins. Tonight, the Madison Central Indians set to take on the Colts out of West Jessamine High School, and we are so excited to have you here with us. If I can get my white out to come closer. We've got Dawson a new nickname here, folks, and you're going to see us come up here on your screen. This is White Out, Dawson Rule. I'm Michael Watkins. We are excited to be back in front of the camera and back here in Richmond for some boys high school basketball. Dawson, last time we were here, Madison Central put on a show against the #1 ranked team in the state, kept it close, had a chance to knock off Great Crossing, fell short by 6 points the very next night after a very physical game against Great Crossing on Friday. On Saturday, lost to Ashland Blazer, who the night before beat Madison Southern by 30. This is a much different Indians basketball team than what we saw in early December when they were losing to GRC by 25 or 30 points, a much more confident group.
And I feel like tonight's one of their easier games left on the schedule, because right after this, guess what? You got Douglas, you got Trinity, Lincoln County, a bunch of other top schools.
Evangel Christian, Lexington Catholic, Covington Catholic. I mean,
more.
It does not get any easier for Madison Central. Not that this game is easy. West Jessamine does come in with a losing record, 3-12. Indians, though, I think they've got to come out and play the way they did against Great Crossing, because you want to build on that confidence that you were able to display in those two games over the weekend. Yeah, you lost, but you lost to one team ranked #1 in the state and another team that's been in and out of the top 25 several times.
Luckily for Central, West Jessamine only has 3 wins on the year, and not all 3 of those wins were against good teams. They were against teams worse than West Jessamine was. So I think tonight will be a good game to see Central kind of strut their stuff, show their improvement and kind of grow as a team and get ready for, well, guess what? Next game, Douglas is coming back here. You're going to try and pull the upset, practice some of the stuff you're going to do to pull off that upset tonight, and then go ahead and get a win, because it's been a little while.
Yeah, Central taking on the Colts tonight, who again only have 3 wins this year. Their wins over Bergen, Western Hills, and Johnson Central. So a chance here tonight for Madison Central to get themselves back in the win column. The Indians haven't won since January the 6th. That was against Western Hills as well. So both them and West Jessamine have knocked off Western Hills this year. Indians looking to get back in the win column after a 3-game losing streak. And when I talked to Coach Feldhouse yesterday, Dawson, for the sports show, the thing that he said was, after that North Laurel game on January 9th, I was very upset. That was last Tuesday. I was very upset with how we played. And on Wednesday and Thursday, it was a great chance for us to get back in there and refocus and get back to what we need to do. We need to grind out wins, play tough physical defense, and be very patient on offense. We weren't here for the game against Ashland Blazer, but they did all of that and more in the game against Great Crossing on Friday night.
Yeah, and really besides that North Laurel game, if you've kept up with Central this year, each game since kind of December, they've improved. That was their one kind of off game where they didn't play probably as good as they could, because North Laurel's kind of down this year. I expect another great game tonight, even though the competition isn't as big as they're used to with this tough schedule. I still think they'll come out tonight, maybe get a 20-point win or something like that, and give themselves some confidence, because they need it. Because like we said, it doesn't get easier.
This is the Citizens Guarantee Bank pregame show. With Citizens Guarantee Bank, your accounts are as close as your phone. You can bank anywhere 24/7. Check your balance, deposit checks whenever you want, transfer funds and more with the MyCGB app. Visit mycgb.com to learn more. And I would love for Sean Hamilton to get out of my shot. Sean ruining a good shot there of Coach Roberts and Tony Rose, 2 legends here in Madison County. And of course, I'm sure if you ask Sean Hamilton, he would say he is a legend himself as well.
He's getting there, He's a EKU legend, coming to Madison Central legend, slowly but surely.
Let's step aside for our first commercial break. Let's hear from our Game of the Week sponsor, A&W All-American Foods. This is the A&W All-American Foods Game of the Week, one of a few games this week, Dawson, for you here on WBON WBON. Let's step aside here from our Game of the Week sponsor and come back for more on the Citizens Guarantee Bank pregame show.
Mushroom lovers, this one's for you. This is for the beef lovers, too. The onion lovers, the Swiss cheese lovers. If you love all these things, then you're going to absolutely love our classic double mushroom onion melt. Try it now, only at A&W. Feel the heat at A&W with our delicious, cheesy, and spicy sriracha cheese curds. They're available for a limited time only, so come on in and try some today. Only at A&W.
Dawson, you know I'm on a root beer kick right now. Those root beers in the mug look really good at A&W All-American Foods right here in Richmond. Go check them out tonight after the game, or if you're watching tonight, you can go by there and get yourself a nice root beer courtesy of A&W All-American Foods. We'll be right back, folks. A 3-minute commercial break. Dawson and I will be right back on the CG Bank pregame show. Folks, glad to have you along with us. Lots more to get into. We'll preview tonight's matchup and look ahead to more this week on WBON TV.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach, it's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Welcome back into Richmond, Kentucky, as we break it down for you, just like that young lady is doing at the game tonight. It's Madison Central and West Jessamine here on the CG Bank pregame show. Be sure to get your new EKU credit card and debit card courtesy of CG Bank. Show your team spirit by supporting EKU with the new CG Bank debit card, available at only CG Bank. What you, Davis, got here for you?
3, 4, and 5. Oh, all A classic. 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, broadcast media, broadcast. Well, look at the Hugh
Game
Davis
stats
here.
provided through the LA Classic website. No video live stream by media. Prep Spin gets it, and then broadcast media has to use cell phones to broadcast. No electrical outlets available for media. Okay, that'll be surprising. How's that going to work?
Look, I mean, LA Classic's a lot different than it used to be. Now you got to pay for everything.
Yeah.
So that's what we're glad to be. What we do, glad to be able to do what we do for these great teams and all the folks here in Madison County. And we couldn't do it without our great sponsors. So go by and tell them thank you for sponsoring our coverage of local high school sports here in Madison County. And a special thanks to Jack Burford Chevrolet. Dawson, let's check out the keys to the game brought to you by Jack Burford Chevrolet. When that tax return comes in, folks, there's no better place to go than Jack Burford Chevrolet. Find you a good down payment on the new Chevrolet or one of those new-to-you Chevrolets in Richmond at Jack Burford Chevrolet on the Eastern Bypass in Richmond. Visit jackburford.com to see the entire inventory. And Dawson from Madison Central, I think tonight Madison Central's got to do what they did against Great Crossing on Friday. They've got to be able to play physical defense, work the ball inside. Don't be trying to be too aggressive with it. Be patient, find your shot, and that's exactly what they did on Friday against Great Crossing. Even when it felt like the Warhawks were going to pull away in that game, the Indians did a great job of pulling back, keeping it close throughout. Really impressive showing. I think they got to come out with that same intensity here tonight if they want to pull off a win against West Jessamine.
My key to the game tonight, just play through the coach's game plan.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Coach Feldhouse the last couple games has coached an awesome game. I'm sure he has a great game plan for tonight that if it works and they just kind of play within the offense of what he's got, they should win by 10, 15, 20 points. I mean, they've got a good team and it's getting better. West Jessamine kind of struggled this year, so I think Central should have an easy dub tonight.
Here inside the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth where you can see Dawson and I, Gateway Cycles, located over in Mount Sterling. When it's time to choose your next ride, visit gatewaycycles.com. Maybe it's not a new car that you need. Maybe it's one of those new ATVs, those off-road vehicles, the mopeds, the scooters, all the fun you can have at Gateway Cycles. Take that tax return there, and they'll do a great job of hooking you up at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling.
Do they have jet skis?
I don't know if they have. I'm sure they do.
I want a jet ski.
You want a jet ski? Okay.
That's what I got my mind on.
They probably have the best commercial, too, with Mama and Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster. And that's probably the best Kelly Wallingford's looked in a long time, though.
Yeah, well, I want to get on the next commercial, and I'll be the Bigfoot. How about that?
There you go. You don't have to put a mask on for that.
Oh, man. Turn this.
You could be the abdominal snowman. I gave him the nickname Whiteout, folks. We got to work on his tan, though. Look at him. I'm not very tan either, though.
I'll be Whiteout all day long. Let's go.
So much fun here tonight in Richmond. Indians looking to get back in the win column after a 3-game skid. We'll see if they can do it. We'll get back to the pregame coverage here on the CG Bank pregame show when we come back. Do not touch that dial. Back in 3 minutes, we're live in Richmond on WBON TV 9.
Trucking companies are looking for qualified licensed drivers. Get your CDL training at Exodus Driver Training located on Richmond Road, connected to Renfro's Collision in Berea. Take advantage of their flexible training schedule or get your license in just 4 weeks. Exodus Driver Training is your way out of the cubicle, out of staring at the same 4 walls, out of that factory job you can't stand. Your way out to an open road of opportunity. Financing available. Visit excdl.com to learn more or like them on Facebook.
If it won't go down.
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home clean for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy. You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com. It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
We're back here in Richmond on WBON TV 9. Dawson Roll, Michael Watkins here with you. Glad to have you along on the CG Bank pregame show for what should be a really good basketball game tonight. Madison Central, after a 3-game losing streak, trying to get back in on the win column. And Dawson, when we come back, we'll give you that game time temperature, folks. Don't go anywhere. We're coming right back in 3 minutes on WBON TV 9.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Back here on WBON TV9, Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins here on the CG Bank pregame show, getting you set for the tip-off between the Indians and the Colts, Dawson. And let's now take a look at our Star Watch, courtesy of Jerry Goebel, State Farm Insurance. Tonight for Madison Central, I think we got to get Cody Morrison going again. He was a big key in that game against Great Crossing. He's been the most consistent player. Got to find somebody else to get us 10 to 15 points. And I think Ty Thomas, the way he's played this year, he's got to be that go-to guy in the paint. Get more shot opportunities for Ty inside. When you're going up against a 7'1" defender, it's hard to get your shot off. Ty didn't have many opportunities, but he played so well defensively. Let's try to reward Ty Thomas tonight with giving him some chances to score the basketball. I think that is going to be the star to watch out for tonight for the Madison Central Indians, courtesy of Jerry Goebel, State Farm Insurance. Like Jerry Goebel, State Farm on Facebook to learn more about the insurance you may not have even knew that you needed.
Yeah, my Jerry Goebel, State Farm. I'll go Landon Ray. I was going to go with Ty Thomas tonight, but that's a good pick too. I'll go Landon Ray to hit a couple of threes for the Indians tonight. Kind of open the offense a little bit more.
Well, Ray, I saw Big Brother Braden in the house tonight, walked in a few moments ago, and I think Ray has got the ability to be a guy that can score the basketball. He just really hasn't shown the aggressiveness this year, but he's a guy that can hit the shots like his big brother used to do. Let's see if we can get him going tonight as well, Dawson. I think we got to find some more options other than Cody Morrison, who's played well. But if you remember in that game against Great Crossing on Friday night, Morrison and I think Thomas were the only two to score in the first half.
Yep.
They hung around. Obviously, more guys got involved in the second half, but you got to have at least 5 or 6 guys put the ball in the basket for you. What Coach Budow said was, I think in the Ashland Blazer game, they had 5 different guys score 6 points. If they can get that, I think he would be thrilled tonight against West Jessamine, and the Indians should be able to take care of business, which they are expected to do here against the Colts.
And I think maybe he'll get the bench involved again in this game. Get some of these JV guys or younger guys in. Get some A, important varsity minutes, and B, see how they fit in the varsity offense.
We know how cold it is outside. Right now it feels like 1 degree.
Oh, man.
It is 11 degrees outside right now, but that wind chill factor pushing us down to feeling like 1. Folks, don't get caught out in the cold. Take advantage now of a new HVAC install for up to 48 months interest-free, courtesy of Fayette Heating and Air. Call 859-233-0424 or schedule online at FayetteHeating.com. If you've been dealing with the cold already this winter, make sure to give our friends at Fayette Heating and Air a call.
Located on the beautiful and pristine campus of Madison Central High School.
So here we go. The Indians have to take on the Colts of West Jessamine, who come in with a record of 3-12. They have not won since their last win for West Jessamine.
First for the Colts of West Jessamine.
They knocked off Bergen on January 5th. So both them and Central haven't won in a week. Indians lost all 3 games last week. A busy week for this team. And we'll get the starters for you. Gavin Murphy, a sophomore guard at 1 guard position for West Jessamine. At the other guard is Kayvon Livers.
Starting at forward, a 6-foot junior, number 14, Ben Hershey.
Ben Hershey at 1 forward spot for the Colts.
At forward, a 6'5" senior, number 22, Ethan Little.
At center, Ethan Little, 6 feet 5 inches tall.
Number 30, Sawyer Thornton.
And Sawyer Thornton, the other guard. So a 3-guard lineup for West Jessamine. And opposing them for the Madison Central Indians, who tonight will be in the white jersey and shorts. with the red numbers, red letters outlined in that royal blue for the Indians. And got a good shot there of the Hall of Famer Alan Feldhouse Jr. His starters tonight, Morrison, Steele, Ty Thomas, Landon Ray, and Will Richardson, who played really well in that second half against Great Cross.
Yeah, Richardson, very underrated scorer and shooter. I mean, he can go out there and hit a couple big threes for you to keep you in a ball game or give you the lead. So don't forget it when we were talking Star Watch. Will Richardson might have a big game tonight, too.
And that's the thing about Central. They've got a lot of guys that can knock down shots. Their biggest issue, and I think Coach Woodhouse would agree, is they just don't have that one guy they can give it to and say, hey, go get me 25 points like they've had in years past with Davis, Harden, Brown. They've had so many different options through the years, and obviously not that type of roster this year, but we've seen them manufacture points. We'll see if they can do that again here tonight.
Yeah, I think we'll see a good scoring game from Madison. So that'll be my prediction. Some guys off the bench and some of our starters that have big games.
West Jessamine, Ethan Little, the big man, number 22, is the top scorer. He's averaging 14 points per game to go along with just 4 rebounds. Thomas will tip it off with Sawyer Thornton.
Only one senior starter for West Jessamine, so they're kind of like Madison Central, got some young guys.
Here we go, Thomas and Thornton to tip it off at center court. And we are underway in Richmond with Morrison controlling it for the Indians and high school basketball on your airwaves, WBON TV. Thomas going to back his way down. I talked about it. Let's go to him early and often. Let's get Ty Thomas some scoring opportunities. They do there as he gets the first 2 points of the ball game.
Yeah, had a little angle on a spin move and went up, and that was just too easy for Ty.
Nice drawn-up play for West Jess to get themselves started. They missed, but Thornton able to get it back. He'll start 0 for 2. Ball's loose on the ground, and Will Richardson hustling to it for Madison Central. He'll outlet to Morrison up the left sideline. Cody will slow it down, and now looking inside to Ty Thomas again. Thomas working on his defender. Kicks it out. Richardson open for 3. That one comes off. Thomas tried to tip it to himself. He's got it. Able to kick it out. Stolen away, and an open layup for Murphy will tie things up at 2.
Bad luck there on the pass. West Jessamine got it easy. But how about Ty Thomas busting his tail on the court, diving for loose balls?
Another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers for the Indians. And Murphy will miss this time. Ray and Little battling for it. Tell you what, Ethan Little might have that name, but there is nothing small about a 6'5" big man.
Yeah, he'll go up and make you earn it.
So the Colts to inbound. Come into Thornton. Now it's Murphy with it on the extended right wing, looking to drive on Cody Morrison. Now he'll circle it back out. Little's got it. Oh, crossing over, kicks it back out to Murphy for a right corner 3 that's short, and Richardson grabbing the rebound. Morrison didn't see Thomas cutting. They'll kick it out to Ray. Landon, baseline drive, spins it out. Steele. Now Morrison. Cody. Out to Richardson. Looking to post up Thomas again. They do. Thomas about a 5-inch advantage on his defender. Got it inside, but had it stripped away. So one thing you don't like doing if you're a big man when that second defender comes over is putting the ball on the floor and allowing them to get to it. That time Thomas did. And the turnover, 3rd turnover already of the first 2 minutes for Madison Central. And West Jessamine leads 4-2.
Yeah, a little sloppy start. He kind of dribbled into that double team, maybe even a triple team right there. Kind of kicked it out for an open 3-shooter, but I don't think we'll see Ty Thomas do that too much. Just some early game jitters for Madison Central.
There's a nice shot. Morrison knocking down the 3, and it's a 1-point Central lead as Cody picks up where he left off over the weekend.
Yeah, he's kind of a pure shooter / scorer, and even though there's not really a go-to, hey, get us 25 like you said, he can kind of get you 15, 20 if he's left open, and he can kind of create his own shot, which I like.
Steele going to post up Ty Thomas. Thomas working his way inside the paint. Spins into a double team. Landon Ray from long range. It's good.
There's Landon getting a couple different Indians involved early, and that could be good.
So a couple of threes, one from Ray, one from Morrison, a layup by Ty Thomas, and Ray pokes it away for a steal. Landon up for two more, and it's a 10-4 Madison Central lead. Indians turning turnovers into points themselves.
Yeah, Landon Ray just kind of snuck behind the ball handler right there and took it right from him, and he had the easy layup.
Little will work it to Hershey. Now in the hands of Livers. Kayvon working on Will Richardson. A lot of one-on-one for West Jets. This time it works as Kayvon Livers got his defender up in the air, and he'll draw the foul.
Yeah, that pump fake, you know, not as used as much in basketball anymore. Get him an easy 2 free throws right here.
At the line for the Colts, number 10, Kayvon Livers.
Livers will shoot the free throws. First one up and short. Or too hard, actually.
Number 15.
On the other end, you can say, hey, foul him to make him earn it. You miss a free throw or two, it's better than giving up that wide open layup.
A 4-senior lineup, 4 seniors on the roster for West Jessamine. Only one of them in the starting lineup, but we see another one come in here as checking in is, well, actually, that's sophomore Caden Floyd. 10-5 Central as Morrison works it up the floor. Landon Ray defended by Murphy. Double team, saw it coming, got rid of it. Now Richardson's got it. Ray swing it over to Thomas. Oh, backdoor cut. Cody Morrison up for 2. That was a play they used to run with Cole Brown so often that year that the Indians went back to the state tournament. And Cole would usually finish that with a slam inside. Morrison laid it in there. Cody with 5 points. He's equaled West Jess's output. Here's a foul by Murphy trying to poke it away from Landon Ray, and the Indians will keep it with a 12-5 advantage halfway through the opening frame.
I can't tell if Central's trying to push the ball more or when they get stopped there in their half-court game. I think they kind of thrive in both right now. I mean, they can either go fast or they can set up a play, and they'll find somebody open or at least for a good shot.
Well, they've been very patient offensively, even here tonight, as Richardson comes up top for an open 3, left it short. Rebound Murphy, and the Colts are on the attack. Very helter-skelter offense for West Jessamine, Dawson. They've had a lot of one-on-one play here. Not many plays set up, a lot of pick-and-roll action as we see here. And Richardson tried to rip it away from the bigger Caden Floyd. It's a jump ball. The Indians do get it. And checking in is Asher and Goatley. I mean, is there a better name than Goatley for basketball?
Goatley.
30-second timeout for Madison Central. Gage Hill, let's take it with them. We'll come back in 30 seconds. Indians on top 12-5 here in the first on WBON TV 9.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Goatley into the game for the Indians, along with Asher. In there with Morrison, Landon Ray, and Elijah Steele from Madison Central.
I like these backups, especially Asher. I think he has a bright future because he'll probably be the big man next year for varsity.
Long pass up to Goatley, has to sky for it. Now Morrison circles it back up top. Landon Ray will reset the offense for the Indians. Swing it over left wing, Morrison, took some contact, no call there.
Surprise, yeah.
And here come the Colts back in a hurry, and there's going to be a travel. Asher, baseline drive.
Someone's open.
Goatley wide open for 3, and it's short. Ball controlled by West Jess.
Overthrew it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, way overshot, and turnovers piling up for both teams, Dawson. I think this game is really not what Central wants to do. I think they would prefer to slow it down. Could be wrong, but I think that's what they've shown that they can do this year. If the game's more in the 50s or 60s, that's probably better for them, but right now, because of the pressure West Jessamine is applying and themselves getting out on the run, Central is trying to do the same. Here's Murphy inside again, had it poked away. It'll stay on this end with the Colts in a 12-5 disadvantage. 2:36 to play in the opening period here in Richmond.
And I think if West Jessamine wants to make a run, they'll try and flip the game and try and make it theirs after a quarter. Coach Feldhaus will figure that out really quick.
Asher, really good defense, better offense, but the shot just did not want to stay down for Caden Floyd. Morrison working it up the floor. Over to Eli Steele. Bounce pass into Goatley at the elbow. Morrison will pump fake up top. Swing it right to Ray. Ray going to use the screen from Asher and now feed it to him. Ball got poked away. Asher goes back to it. Little jab step action and a chest bump by Floyd. And it was always something I like to do when I played as well. When you blatantly foul somebody, look over at the official and be like, what are you talking about, ref?
Right. I'm sure you had your fair share of fouls back in the day. You're a rough player.
Steele kicks it out to Goatley.
Yeah.
And there's a travel. Yeah, easy call for the official there. Had a few of those as well when I played Dawson.
That's all right. You got to mix it in. Turnovers, a couple hard fouls. You
don't want to keep them guessing, or you got to keep them guessing.
You know, you're the rough and tough guy.
Kick it into the corner. It's Kayvon Livers, picked up by Ray. Still waiting for my statue at Jackson City. It should be put up any day, I would think. Ball nearly turned over.
Did back in the day.
It wasn't really me, though. I was just there to kind of get it to the good players. Murphy driving in. He stumbled, and there's the trap. Another turnover for West Jessamine.
Been stuck at 12-5 here for a little bit. Let's see if Central can kind of break that open. Extend the lead a little bit.
I think since we took that first commercial, it was 12-5 then, and another team has scored out of that break.
Update on the girls' game. Central up 15-4 on Lexcath, end of the first quarter.
Not the same Lexcath team we've seen in recent years. Was it last year they knocked off Franklin County in the region tournament?
I think so, yeah.
Landon Ray. Up top to Asher. Hugh Davis looking at me like I'm wrong. Hugh, sit down there before you get in trouble. Morrison dialing one up from deep, and he'll knock it down. 10-point Madison Central lead with 1:10 to play in the first. Murphy to Livers. Pump fake on Ray. Hand it off. Ray poked it loose. West Jess able to get it back. Working against Ray is Livers again. Gets in the paint, and there's a whistle, and man, Livers hit the deck hard.
Foul on the Indians, number 5, Landon Ray.
So free throws coming up for Livers.
The Colts, number 10, Kayvon Livers, shooting 2.
15-5 Indians lead as we get ready to close out the first quarter, and Livers makes the first.
Maybe they'll try and get to the free throw line more this game and get some easy points to get them back in it, because they've just not had a lot of shots fall here in the first quarter.
Did you see our boy John Mark playing with the Madison County Special Olympics team?
When was he playing?
I saw a video of it up. I have to talk to him, get some input on that team.
Man, okay, I'll need to see these highlights.
They're balling for him. John Mark, big Madison Central Indian fan. I think that's who he was playing with. I saw our the big guy that came on the sports show with us a few weeks ago with Crossover Chris.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
Oh, man, Morrison was wide open. That would be a hard pass for Cam Steele, but they'll work it over to Eli Steele. No relation. Goatley on the right wing. Morrison found some space. Three-pointer too hard, and here come the Colts in a hurry, down by 8. And Livers had it go off his leg out of bounds.
Yeah, just another silly turnover by West Jessamine. And like you said, they're trying to run, but it's not really working out for them too well so far.
Come in to Goatley. Left wing to Eli Steele. Back to Goatley. Back to Eli Steele. And Steele had it poked away, just ripped away from him. And Cam Steele able to take it back with 10 seconds to play. Ball's on the deck, and there's the foul.
Yeah, a little rough and tough there. No one could really get possession of the ball.
Foul on the Colts, number 30, Sawyer Thornton. Checking in for the Colts, number 3, Jaden Gibbons.
Good look.
Totally off the curl. Knocks it down as the quarter comes to a close. Indians reining it in from long distance. It's an 18-7 lead after one as we take a peek at the Exodus driver training replay to close out the first quarter. It's a Goatley long ball, and the Indians 18-7 after one on WBON TV.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
'Tis the season for sickness. Protect yourself and those around you with vaccinations at the Harness Health Pharmacies, powered by Mercy Health. Mercy Health Pharmacies offer vaccines for influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, and RSV. Most vaccines are covered by the insurance, and in case they are not, Harness Health Pharmacy also partners with the primary care clinics for patients that are required by insurance to receive their vaccines there. Stop by the Harness Health Pharmacy in Irvin, located next to the Mercy Health Irvin Primary Care.
Back here on WVON TV, get a good shot there of Coach Alan Feldhaus Jr. and his great coaching staff here in Richmond. Dawson Hugh Davis is trying to prove me wrong, isn't he?
We'll see. I mean, I feel like it was Lexington Catholic too. I don't know. I just remember
they had the girl with the really long hair. They didn't have it in a ponytail. I remember her playing.
Yeah.
Goatley's got it for Central. I'm trying to look it up myself here. Long shot comes off. Asher went up to get the rebound. They're going to call an over the back call.
I don't know if I like that. Look, pretty clean
I'll let you
for
tell
Asher.
him. I'll let you tell him.
On the Indians, number 24, Luke Asher.
It was Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, Catholic beat Franklin County in the semifinals.
Okay, yeah, I was remembering that last year. I thought that was what happened.
Well, he owes us some Sonnies or Gillums or something for being wrong.
Maybe some campus rec, sweets or something.
Here's Goatley, three again. That one comes out. Goatley's had some good looks. Knocked down that one to end the first quarter, but now 1 for 3 from deep. 18-7 after one quarter as we make our way here early on in the second. It's always a good day when you can prove Hugh Davis wrong.
Well, he has so much information. Sometimes, it gets crisscrossed or something like that.
Gets his numbers caught up together. Colts looking to come inbound. They do. It's Hershey to number 3. That's Givens, who just checked into the ball game. Murphy, guarded by Goatley. They'll work it inside to the big man, Floyd. Nice move over Asher. 18-11. Colts down by 9. Indians have doubled up their opponent here to this point. Goatley, long pass over to Eli Steele in the corner. They'll post up Asher. Double team. Steele cuts through. It's beautiful offense. Eli's a steal. Finishing it off with a layup. Great offense there by the Indians.
Yeah, I thought we'd get an and one there for Eli. It may have just fallen, but good move, good cut to the basket, and a good layup.
On the hands of Thornton. Sawyer kicks it out to Murphy on the dribble drive. Westchester will reset, looking to post up Caden Floyd. Murphy had it stripped, ball's loose. Goatley's got it for the Indians. Ricky to Cam Steele, swing it right to Eli Steele. Goatley has it back, drives in, back to Eli. Swing it around the horn, Cam Steele from deep. It's good!
Good passing the ball and very unselfish for Madison Central. They found the open shooter again, and they're rewarded with 3.
And Cam Steele shooting that thing with confidence. Thornton going to do the same. His no. Rebound, there is Steele again. This time Cam going to bring it up the floor. Kick it to Morrison, who's open himself.
He thought about it for a second.
Over to Goatley. He'll fire one. It's good.
Man, Madison Central this year improved their three-point shooting game quite a bit in the last couple of games we've seen them play. Shooting the 3-ball kind of well.
Yeah, confidence is key. Thornton on the drive, able to get past his defender. And that's one place that Coach Feldhaus said these young guys really need to improve upon before they get into the postseason, is sticking with their opponent defensively. Goatley, another one from long distance. 2 in a row for Goatley, 3 in a row for the Indians, and they have pushed the lead to 18, 29-11. And Dawson, these young guys have come out firing here in the second quarter from behind the arc.
Yeah, the freshman, not afraid to let it fly. He's warming up here.
Ball's loose. And thrown away, Morrison able to track it down. He'll feed it to Cam Steele. Cam will lay it in. 5 points for Cam, and a timeout for West Jessamine. Down by 20, a full timeout. Let's step aside and take a Just Love coffee break.
Yummy.
Let's recharge, and we'll come back on WBON TV 9.
For over 40 years, Lakes Funeral Home and Crematory in Berea have been helping families through the hardest times in their lives. With traditional burial planning to cremation, the folks at Lakes can help you honor your loved ones with final arrangements. Lakes can also help pre-plan now. Let your family members know what you want and help ease their burden. Visit lakesfuneralhome.com to learn how easy it can be to pre-plan. Lakes Funeral Home and Crematory, the only on-site crematory in Madison County.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here on WBON TV.
They brought all the starters back here, so I think they may try and just pull away right before halftime, so the second half they get some of these younger guys some more minutes.
Yeah, Richardson, the thing about the young guys is it'll be the same guys that have been playing for the most part. Got a couple other guys over there on the bench that might get some run.
2 seniors, 3 juniors out there right now. Or, I believe, 3 juniors.
Going to post up Hershey. Now kick it back. Ball stripped away. Colts trying to find somebody. Swing it up top to Carter McMillan. Oh, wow. Got around the defense and a hard drive to the basket to finish 31-13. And now your score. Colts down against the Indians here on the home floor. Allen Feldhouse Jr. Court. Eli Steele. Up to Morrison. You can hear Coach Feldhouse saying, move it, move it. Morrison does that to Ty Thomas. And Ty will head to the free throw line. That was a good song back in the day. I like to move it, move it.
I only know that song from Madagascar.
Number 34, Ty Thomas.
We were talking about old shows we used to watch. I know last night you and Samantha both disappointed me with your talking about Talladega Nights. Coming to the game from Madison Central is going to be number 25.
Powers, I believe. Yeah, Powers. He's got a new jersey on because of the blood in the JV game. He had a big bloody nose. He's the guy that had to change his jersey out. Yeah.
Yeah, he got a busted nose, and it was all over the place there in that JV game. Thomas makes 1 of 2. Lane violation on Caden Floyd. So Ty will head right back to the free throw line, try to put this back to a 20-point lead. Halfway through quarter number 2 in Richmond, with the Indians way out in front over the West Jessamine Colts.
Yeah, Powers, he was a good shooter in that JV game, so we'll see if he can get a couple ones up here in varsity.
Well, that's one thing, again, when we talked about Coach Feldhouse or talked to him yesterday for the sports show, he talked about this sophomore class. That's our class. That's the guys that really understand the game so well. And right there is Powers getting a loose ball, outletting it to Will Richardson. Will, 2 Powers. They'll swing it around, and now Landon Ray. He'll drive in. Nice strong move. Got tripped up, and now the Colts have numbers. Ray way behind the play. Going to bounce pass, and Ray able to get back defensively. Swing it over to Hershey. Step back 3 on the way for Livers. No, and the rebound tipped around, finally controlled by Richardson.
Same team.
Morrison on the right wing, crossing over, baseline drive, and there's an offensive foul called against Cody Morrison.
He made a good dribble move, kind of crossed over and went baseline, but I think he extended that kind of forearm a little bit.
Number 2, Kevin Murphy.
3:21 to play in the second quarter, a 20-point Madison Central lead. Unable to get it in, finally finding Murphy, the point guard, who's done a good job of kind of handling the point guard duties tonight, but just unable to get the offense going for West Jessamine. Only 13 points here through a quarter and a half, and another turnover by West Jess as Morrison sets up Landon Ray, who drives in, back to Morrison, left wing three, coming off this time, but Thomas able to sky, reach all the way back and haul in that offensive rebound, and he'll finish it off with 2 more for Ty Thomas. I think that's 7 points for him and a 22-point lead.
Yeah, those long arms, he can thank those for 2 extra points right there and a good offensive rebound.
Ray, baseline drive, kicking it out. Richardson will try one. Short. Thomas, another big offensive rebound. There's Powers for 3. No. Ty. Thomas again able to secure the offensive rebound and lay it back up. And another steal by the Indians.
Powers, good steal right there.
Richardson out to Ray. Ray. Morrison wide open. So is Powers. Then they'll bounce it into Thomas. Swing it around. Ray straight away 3. Comes off. Richardson for the tip and the putback.
This is awesome offense. They're passing around till they get to the wide open shooter. They miss it right there. Really good shot for Ray. Then Richardson crashes the boards, puts the 2 back in.
Coach for West Jess has seen enough.
12, Jack Neves. 13, Adam Overbay. 25.
Overbay, one of the JV players, has checked in for West Jessamine. 39-13. Feet inside, knocked away by Ray. Central out on the run again. Kick it out to Landon Ray. Ray finds a crease. Oh, pretty move and a reverse layup for Landon Ray. It's a 30 or 28-point lead for Madison Central.
Yeah, I mean, we could see a running clock in the second half. I'd really like to see this Central team, how much they've improved from the start to finish, play some of these teams they play at the start that they wouldn't have usually lost to, like Estill County. If that was a rematch right now, I think Central would win by 10 plus.
Oh, dangerous pass there from Richardson trying to feed Thomas. Deflected out by West Jessamine, and Ray will throw it in with Powers, Thomas, Morrison, and Will Richardson in the game. Powers feeds Morrison at the elbow. Ball stripped away, but right back to Powers. Looking to feed Thomas inside. Ty wants it. He gets it. Double team. Defense backs away. Morrison gets it. Oh, what a feed to Ty! Up high and down hard. Ty Thomas with the slam.
Extra patience and found Ty Thomas for the dunk. He's having quite a game, Michael.
Man, a confident move by that young man and a 30-point Madison Central lead. Indians feeling good at home after a rough weekend against 2 really good teams, showing that they are excited to get back in the win column. Kick it out. 3 on the way for West Jess. Can't answer. Ball tipped, controlled by Morrison. Slowed down for a moment. Now to Will Richardson. 30-point Central lead. Will, hard drive. Had it stripped away. Saves it. Morrison's got it. Cody stumbled a little bit. Now over to Landon Ray. They'll go inside to Thomas again on the block.
This is where he wants to take it.
1-on-1. Kick it out to Morrison. Still plenty of time. 5 seconds now. Ray going to work. Landon from deep. No, and the rebound hauled in by the Colts as the quarter comes to an end, and Samantha Burford down there to check in with Alan Feldhouse Jr. What a first half for the Indians as we go down to Samantha Burford.
Talking about Ty Thomas, you got to be excited with his play, especially getting all these second opportunities.
He's a little taller than everybody out there. Ty's come a long way. You got to remember, we cut him as a freshman. That was bonehead on our part, but he's come so far. Just because he's worked. He seems like he's got a dunk about every game in the last 4 or 5, and I think a lot of it's confidence, and the other kids have confidence in him. And the thing we like about Ty, he's such a good passer too. Really, he thinks pass first, which we wish you'd think score a little bit more. But it's nice to have somebody 6'6" that's willing to pass, though, because see over things.
West Jess is trying to set the tempo of this game, but you got to be excited the way the young ones came out starting the second quarter.
Yeah, we're a little different this year compared to last 2 years, where we do have an 8 or 9 man rotation that we can count on, and we don't lose anything when we go to them. We haven't had that luxury the last couple of years.
All right, Coach, good luck. We'll talk to you soon. All right, we're going to take that commercial break, and when we come back, you're going to hear all the halftime statistics right after this quick message.
For years, Richmond residents have been searching for a heating and air company that can do it all. That search is now over. Don't let the name fool you. Fayette Heating and Air serves all over Central Kentucky for both commercial and residential customers. With Fayette Heating and Air, they promise that no matter the issue, no matter the time, you can expect award-winning heating repairs the first time, every time. Visit FayetteHeating.com to learn about special financing and how to sign up for the Comfy Club. With Fayette Heating and Air, complete home solutions.
Gwen's Fine Jewelers, voted best of the best jewelry store and voted best of the best jewelry repair shop. Gwen's has the best prices on diamonds. Let Gwen's design your dream ring. Gwen's Fine Jewelers, located next to Hobby Lobby in the Carriage Gate Shopping Center, Richmond. Or find them online at gwensfinejewelers.com.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokudet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
Hi, I'm Haley, one of the owners and managers at Just Love Coffee in Berea. Just Love Coffee is a franchise that was set up as a mission of love to help children get adopted. Just Love Coffee is a full-service restaurant that features artisan coffee creations, plus an all-day food menu that includes golden waffles, delicious sandwiches, and filling craveable wraps. Just Love Coffee, a half mile off exit 76 in Berea, in our newly renovated location at 636 Chestnut Street.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
We're back here on WVON TV. Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins, but have you along?
I don't know.
Should be a good night tonight, Dawson. Madison Central, a 30-point halftime lead, and we can hear Alan Feldhaus and the confidence that he has now in these guys. They're starting to really put it all together here midway through the season.
And that thing he just said, I told you off the air, as a freshman, they cut Ty man, you know, I didn't realize that. And look how far he's come, like Coach Feldhaus said. Obviously, he's grown a little bit, but from not even getting any varsity run until this year to being their starting big man, he's played awesome, and he's improved so much from even the start of the year till now.
Yeah, very entertaining first half there. Entertaining for everybody watching. And I tell you what, folks, if you want more entertainment, how about entertainment for the whole family? Well, that's what you'll get at Galaxy Bowling Center. Got the bowling alley, the arcade, great food, and more at Galaxy Bowling Center here in Richmond. And they are courtesy here of our halftime show. It's the Galaxy Bowling Center halftime show where Madison Central put on a show here with the three-point line, especially the Indians there in the first half from beyond the arc. 7 of 18, 3 for Goatley, 2 for Morrison, and 1 each for Cam Steele and Landon Ray. Indians really turning the three-point shots into numbers there. And then how about a first half? We talked about him, the big guy inside, Ty Thomas, 10 points, 5 rebounds, doing his job of setting those guys up as well. And a lot of times those offensive rebounds were big for Ty. He had 3 of those, scored on all 3 of his offensive rebounds. He's 2 of 2 at the line as well. And Madison Central, a 30-point halftime lead. We thought they could win this game big. Yep. I didn't think 30 points at halftime.
I didn't either. And, West Jessamine's lead score only 4 points. That just goes to show they've not hit a whole lot of shots, but they're going to need to cut into this lead. If not, Central will run away with this thing.
Well, here's
quickly.
The thing about the offense playing well. They're still playing good defense. Central holding West Jessamine to 27.8% from the field there in the first half. That's a big number, folks, as we come at you here inside the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins. Hope you're staying warm and hope you're enjoying this Tuesday night basketball action. We do have 2 more games on tap for you for now. Now, there is a big one here on Friday. Madison Central, Frederick Douglass. Unfortunately, unless some things move around, we will not be able to be here for that one. We do have Madison Southern Berea girls on Friday.
Big game.
And Berea Model boys
Big
on
game.
Friday. So 2 of our coverage area teams playing in both of those games. As of now, those are the 2 games we have on tap for you on Friday. But we were set tonight to be in Berea for Berea and Estill County. That game was canceled. Obviously, more snow in the forecast, so those things could change as we get closer to Friday. Be sure to check out Dawson's sportscast that he does every single day that airs on WBON TV live at 5 with Grindle and Morton. We got the local news for you, the local weather forecast, and the local sports report every day at 5 o'clock. And you can also check it out on our social media pages as well. At the half, it's a 43-13 lead here on the Galaxy Bowling Center halftime show. We'll get right back to the third quarter when we come back to action in 3 minutes on WBON TV 9.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Trucking companies are looking for qualified licensed drivers. Get your CDL training at Exodus Driver Training located on Richmond Road, connected to Renfro's Collision in Berea. Take advantage of their flexible training schedule or get your license in just 4 weeks. Exodus Driver Training is your way out of the cubicle, out of staring at the same 4 walls, out of that factory job you can't stand. Your way out to an open road of opportunity. Financing available. Visit excdl.com to learn more or like them on Facebook.
If it won't go down.
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home clean for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy. You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at Chenault SouthVineyards.com. It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
We're back on WBON TV. Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins wrapping up the Galaxy Bowling Center halftime show. Be sure to like Galaxy Bowling Center on Facebook, Dawson, and find out about the different types of bowling leagues they have. Hey, what, the arcade, I've taken the kids over there 2 weeks in a row.
Look, listen, next time you all go to the arcade, I want an invite. I want to go over there and play some of the claw machines and the Walking Dead game,
well,
skee-ball.
Beckett will dominate you in some air hockey. He is about some air hockey right now.
Fair. I will go play air hockey with y'all.
Eli Steele grabbing a big rebound there as Central moves it up the floor on a 30-point lead. They have 30-pieced the Colts of West Jessamine.
Hey, with all the tough losses they've had this year, I'm sure they could use a 30, 40-point win. So let's see what they can do here in the second half, extend the lead just a little bit more.
Morrison. Kind of a quiet night for Cody, considering what he had against the #1 team in the state on Friday, but the teammates have gotten involved more tonight. Here's Cody with it again, looking inside to Thomas. Central will see Landon Ray dribble baseline, kick it out. Will Richardson, who's had a rough shooting night, but he'll come out of it here on the long distance three. And Central now on top by 33, a three-pointer away from a running clock here in Richmond.
Yeah, they're getting exactly the looks they want in this offense, and it's just easy for them tonight. They're probably feeling themselves.
Ty Thomas grabs rebound number 6. Landon Ray, Morrison. Thought we might have the running clock there, but Cody missed the open three.
They'll get it here in a minute. One of these shots will fall.
Colts losing the handle. It's Eli Steele ripping it away, and an injury behind the play as Thornton able to get up and hustle back in on defense. Morrison, whoo, pretty floater. Nothing but nylon for Cody Morrison and a 48-13 Madison Central lead as they look to put this one away here in the third.
Cody shot very high arcing.
So it's a running clock now. I thought it was 36. 35 in basketball, 36 in football. And there it is. There's the signal for the running clock. So it is a running clock the rest of the way. It's 36 points in football, Dawson 35 in basketball.
Now, what's the rule if they score a couple points? Can it stop?
It is.
Okay.
Once you get there, you'll stay there.
Okay.
Pretty shot there by Sawyer Thornton. And the long season for West Jessamine will continue as they'll come on the road and take a big loss to Madison Central. And I think for this team, Dawson, with the kind of year they've had, Indians could use a win like this. Can continue building on that confidence that they got through the week, over the weekend against Great Crossing and Ashland Blazer. Thomas left that one short. Now Thornton, long three with Morrison defending, in and out. Ball tipped around and going one-on-one is Livers. Good defense by Richardson. Stayed down and forced a tough shot. Cody driving in the paint, kicking it out to Eli Steele for three. It's good.
Eli, one of the seniors that's played varsity a couple of years, making sure he gets his points too tonight.
Yeah, Steele, the lone returning starter from last year's team. I mean, last year's team, it was Steele, Parker Mullins, Jaden West, Robbie Todd, and Jalen Davis.
That was a loaded team. Wow.
And you lose 3 of those guys to graduation. Parker Mullins focusing on baseball and football this year. Lose 97. I think it was 97, 98% of the offense from last year's team. So it's a completely different roster as Landon Ray misses the long two. 51-15 Central. And a foul. Is it going up for 2? We'll see.
Foul on the Indians, number 5.
And when you lose lose, 97, 98. Even the next year, getting 10 wins or something close to that is impressive, and Central may be able to do that by the time the season's over in about a month and a half.
Well, this might be, and obviously I've not been around for the entirety of his career, but since I've been here, this might be the best coaching job that Alan Feldhouse has done, because even when they've not had regional championship contending teams, they've still had teams that could beat those top 10 teams in the state. This year, I don't think anybody would have thought with how the season started that they could get there. But give this man credit, Alan Feldhouse Jr., for doing what he does. He just continues to retool things and give his guys the tools they need to get better as Goatley knocks down a long three.
He's going to be one of these guys in the next couple of years.
His fourth three-pointer of the game. Goatley with 12 points, all of them from long range. 54-16. Thornton. He'll try a corner triple and knock it down over the defensive Cody Morrison. Goatley's got another opportunity.
I thought he was.
Go down and reset the offense with Morrison. Cody driving. Got clipped and no whistle. Ball deflected. Still in the hands of West Jessamine for the moment. Driving in, little helter-skelter again, and there's the foul on Luke Asher.
Yeah, Asher, I got all ball on that, but no, Central very unselfish on the offensive end. Still playing good defense, too, here in the second half.
The Colts, number 14, Ben Hershey. He'll shoot 2.
54-19. As Hershey steps up to the free throw line, the lefty.
Checking in for the Colts, number 15, Katie Floyd.
Do you have a favorite lefty of all time?
Name me some good lefties. Let me think.
My favorite's got to be Tayshaun Prince.
Hey, well, just cat's bias. He's got to be up there. Ginobili. I like Manu Ginobili. Yeah. Gosh, why can't I not think of more lefties right now? De'Aaron Fox, he was a lefty.
He was. Can't think of too many Kentucky lefties. Prince and Fox might be the only two that I could think of. Oh, nice move. Morrison kicks it out. Steele open for another three. Man, pretty shot. Elijah Steele knocking down a couple long balls here in the third.
Yeah, let it fly.
57-30 now. Layup missed. Asher kicking it out to Cam Steele. Cam knocked down a three there in the first half. They're going to bounce pass it down to Asher, working on the left block. Fading away and unable to knock it down. Oh, James. Yeah, we forget about James Young. Here's Morrison up the floor again. Going to post up Asher again, and it's out of bounds to stay with the Indians.
You got me thinking. Now I got to look up best all-time lefties here. Hold on.
Oh, lob. Oh, a little out of control. Goatley blocking the shot from Thornton.
A lot of these lefties, kind of 80s guys. David Robinson, Dave Cowens, Artis Gilmore, Willis Reed, Bob Lamb. James Harden, he's okay.
I forgot about Harden. He's probably top 40, 50 player all time in the NBA. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm not a Harden fan, but that's a conversation for another day.
57-20, a 37-point lead. That's a foul, and going to send him to the free throw line. Bill Russell was a lefty.
Hey, he's one of the GOATs. 11 rings. I mean, that's unheard of. That may not happen again. Good on both free throws. We need to get Goatley a heat check over here.
Yeah, Ricky's got 4 of them. Maddox Hamilton now in the game, along with Powers, who's back in there. Oh, nice move. Asher He can get out. Powers having to track it down. Goatley, can he get another one? He can.
Goatley, there he
Ricky Goatley. A 3-ball from the left wing, and Madison Central has pushed the lead out to 38 points.
Talk about Tayshawn Prince. You know, he hit 5 threes against Carolina. Goatley's what, 5-5 right now against
He's
West Jess?
5 of 7 from the distance.
Well, he's hit 5 tonight still, so he's hit 5. Good job. Good night for Goatley.
First quarter winding down. Asher, will he get it off? He will. His three-pointer won't fall down, but the Indians way out in front over West Jessamine, 60-22 as we step aside and come back on WBON TV.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
$60-22 here in the fourth quarter as we come back to action here. Starting the fourth, the Indians way out in front. We got Cam Steele, Ricky Goatley, Joe Powers, along with Luke Asher and Maddox Hamilton in the game for Madison Central.
Some of our JV guys getting some run here in varsity for a full quarter. This will be a great experience for them. Good pass from Asher. Was that Hamilton, Maddox Hamilton? Yeah, good little cut for Maddox Hamilton.
62-22, 40-point lead. 7:42, Goatley stripped it. Indians back on offense. Kick it to Maddox. Good shooter in his own right. Joe Powers another one, his short. That was one thing that Coach Feldhouse talked about, you know, when you got guys like Hamilton and Cam Steele, it's hard to play both of them together. There's a charge called against Ethan Little. Hamilton takes it. You know, the size, it's not really their height, but more of their strength. Of course, these guys are, you know, freshmen, sophomores. They don't really have the opportunity yet to get in the weight room and really bulk up. It'll come as they get to their junior and senior year. But that was one of the things that Coach Feldhouse talked about is we go back and look at that interview from yesterday's sports show. If you missed it, you can go back and check it out on the WBON TV Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Goatley.
Missed that one there, but we talked to Coach Feldhouse and Josh Curtis, the head coach at Madison Southern on last night's show. 62-22, a 40-point lead. Oh, blocked by Powers. And there's going to be a free throw opportunity coming up for Jaden Givens. Chance to get a couple up here.
Like what we got, a nice little 40-piece going on right now. I'd like to see the JV be able to keep that, too. It'd be good for the whole team.
Shooting two.
That may be 5-2-5. Maybe.
62-22.
Number 20, JT.
Now 62-23 following that free throw from Jaden Givens.
Carter McMillan. Number 25, Maverick Napier.
Second free throw comes out. Rebound to Powers.
Forgot to update the girls' score. I got a text from Dennis Campbell. 46-8 at the end of the third.
Holy cow.
Great defense by the Lady Indians tonight. Dennis Campbell, thanks for that update.
I saw Ribberkoff had a really good game over the weekend, and, you know, Central had some high expectations coming into the year, and of course now playing tonight. Their game was supposed to be another one. We're going to have 2 games tonight. We're going to do the Central girls game and the Estill County Berea game. And the Central girls game was actually moved to Berea College late notice for us, so that's why we ended up doing the boys game. Just easier for us to do here tonight with everything else going on, and the hope is to get another couple of Central girls games on tap and some Southern girls games over the next few weeks.
Yeah, Central girls have had some bad luck with us this year, so we need to get back to one of their games and get them a win.
Well, here's the thing. We're 0-3, I think. They lost to Anderson County, lost to Henry Clay, and lost to Southern. Tonight would have been a good one to do if they're blowing out Lex Cat, like Central boys blowing out West Jessamine here tonight. One more free throw for Jaden Givens. It'll rattle in, 62-25.
Checking in for the Colts, number 21,
Roba Tackett. Senior guard checking in once again for West Jessamine. Tackett played 3 minutes there in the first half, had 1 rebound. Oh, nice, strong move by Asher.
Yeah, he's been looking for a bucket for a while now, and he wasn't going to miss that one.
64-25. We dip under 5 minutes to play. Maddox Hamilton forcing a loose ball, but it'll stay with the Colts. And you got guys, Maddox and Cam Steele and Goatley. These guys just know how to play ball, Dawson.
Yeah, good talent pool here in Richmond, and obviously good coaching. They shoot well, they play well as a team, even in the JV games, and we see them a little bit more. And the future's bright if you're an Indians basketball fan.
Blocking foul caught on Cam Steele trying to hold his ground. There's a 3 put up way off from Tackett. Speaking of Cam Steele, here he is offensively. And he threw it away. Stolen away by West Jessamine. Maverick and Napier on the run, and he's fouled.
The defense by Powers just got a little bit too much body contact there. We'll have some more guys come in for Central. Whole new starting 5.
Whole new 5 coming in for the Indians. That means we'll have to dig into our roster here.
Checking in for the Indians, number 33, Christian Lawson. Number 32.
We got Christian Lawson, the sophomore big man, coming in. Number 33. Also number 32, it's Matthew Paisley, another sophomore. This sophomore class is loaded. Hayden Murphy in there along with number 12. That is Landon Eads.
These super young guys will get some run here in varsity for 4 minutes.
Eads tried to find a teammate. Ball put up and in by Roba Tackett. Eads with it again. He'll dribble left. Now swing it around in the hands of number 35. That's Peyton Hager, another sophomore. Man, that's a 3. That young man, Hayden Murphy, can flat shoot the ball. Knocks down one there, and Central right back up in front.
Shooters everywhere, like I said, even this bunch right here.
Foul on the Indians, 35, Peyton Hager.
Peyton Hager picking it up.
Number 20, JT Bissick.
Landon Eads, his parents, Jason and Jill, from Estill County. I remember Landon when he was a youngster. Went up there to see him at their business in Irvin.
Number 13.
And Landon and I would shoot hoops on his old, he had like a little smaller goal you'd set up inside. Yeah, a little mini hoop there inside the store. We'd shoot ball on it and talk Kentucky basketball, and he's out there playing for Central now. That's how old I feel.
Nice.
Here's Hager swinging into the corner. Central trying to feed it inside. They get it to Matthew Paisley. Double teamed. Eads with it now. Swinging around Hager. Now into the hands of Paisley again. He'll find the big man inside. Good feed from one big man to the other. And Christian Lawson lays it in. 69-30 Central. Eads now defending. Good defense. Ball on the floor. Everybody fighting for it. Who's going to get it? Jump ball call. It'll be possession arrow to the Colts.
Got to love the young guys who are dropping down and getting these loose balls, diving on the floor for them. Hey, that could be extra minutes in the future.
69-30, Madison Central. Here's a three. That's good from Tackett. Under 2 minutes to play, Central. Murphy bringing it up. Swinging around, Hager. Looking to feed it inside again to Lawson. Man, they have got a lot of size in this sophomore class, that's for sure. Lawson kicks it out, Murphy. Eads will try one from deep. It comes off. Had a good look and just couldn't knock it down. Here's a feed, kicked in, and the ball poked out of bounds. It'll stay with West Jessamine. A minute 19 to play here in the fourth quarter.
Be 2 comfortable wins for the girls and the boys side of the Indians tonight.
1:05 to play in the fourth. Ball stripped, stolen away by Hager. Eads, under a minute to play now. Oh, Murphy, nice drive, and Hayden. 2 more for Murphy. 5 points for him in the last few minutes of the game.
He can shoot and drive.
Quick answer by West Jessamine. Comes off. Lost him with the rebound, and Eads will come get it. Landon across the midcourt stripe. Feed it into Lawson. Christian kicks it back out. Hager will try one from 3. No. Ball tipped around into the hands of West Jessamine. 15 seconds. Layup's good, and Central going to hold on here for the big win. Landon Eads will come up the floor with it. Under 10 seconds to play. 71-35 going to be your score. Madison Central back in the win column following a 3-game losing streak. Lost to some really good teams in that stretch, but you could see that confidence starting to filter with these young guys as they knock off West Jessamine. 71-35, your final score. We'll step aside and wrap things up here on the Chenault Vineyards postgame show. Madison Central a big win. Hugh Davis going to bring us the stats here, and we'll wrap it up here when we come back on WBON TV 9.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Wrapping things up here in the Chenault Vineyards postgame show. Chenault Vineyards is your go-to place for fun and entertainment here in Richmond. Great views, all kinds of different ways to kind of keep yourself entertained at Chenault Vineyards out there in Richmond. So many things going on their Facebook page and Instagram is where you can find out more. They have a weekly lineup they put out. They're having a Galentine's Day event for the females out there to get together and drink some wine, have a good time at Chenault Vineyards.
I want to drink
in
some
Richmond.
wine. That doesn't have to be a
You would fit right in out there at the Galentine's party. You would have fun out there.
Well, I got to wait till...
Here's the thing, though. Knowing you, I'm going to tell a little bit about you now. You would go out there, you'd see a pretty girl, and you would shy up, you'd tense up, you wouldn't talk to her.
Maybe that's what the wine's for.
Loosen you up a little bit. Okay. Let's look down these final stats here at Dawson, and a big game for the Indians. They win 71 to 35.
Yeah.
You're giving me the wrong stat sheet here, man. Making me look bad. But everybody getting involved. Like we saw against Ashland Blazer, I think he said 5 people had 6 points or more. Here we get 10 from Ty Thomas and 6 rebounds in limited action. 10 points for Cody Morrison. Quiet night for him, but he did have 5 assists to go along with those points. 8 points for Eli Steele, 15 for Goatley, all 15 of his coming from beyond the arc. 7 points for Landon Ray, 5 for Will Richardson, 5 for Cam Steele, 5 for Hayden Murphy off the bench. I mean, everybody that got in the game basically scored for Madison Central. That's a pretty impressive night for him.
Goalie may have earned himself a couple extra varsity minutes. He was already playing, but the way he played tonight, of course, it was against not the best team, but you shoot like that, you're going to get more minutes against the big boys here coming up, like Douglas.
Yeah, that'll be a big one. That's Friday night. Madison Central will host Frederick Douglass coming up, and be a big chance for them to get one of those signature wins that we've been looking for Madison Southern to get. They'll have a chance to do that Friday night against the Broncos, the defending 11th region champion. Looking down our list here, who do you think deserves our performance of the game? I mean, a lot of guys to choose from. You hit 5 3-pointers. I think you got to give it to Mr. Goatley.
Yeah, the young guy, Goatley, the GOAT for tonight.
Ricky Goatley will earn our CT Diesel Performance of the game. If you want your vehicle to perform like Ricky did tonight, there's really only one place to take it to, folks, at CT Diesel Performance in Richmond off exit 97. Go out there and check them out. Like their Facebook page. They do a great job of keeping you up to date with different deals that they have, oil changes and things like that at CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Hey, the Princess. Where'd you go? Come in here and get in our shot here.
I was in there.
I know. We kicked you out. Look at it. Yeah, you can catch Samantha joining us every single Monday night on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. This guy back here behind us, Jacob Beck, you can see his head. There it is. Where's he at? Other side. Yeah, Beck and Aiden Mills. Where's Aiden at? Get Aiden in here. Yeah, our camera guys. You don't get to see these guys a ton. There you go. Check them out. There's Aiden Mills and Jacob Beck. Now get off. You don't break the camera, guys. Golly, man. This is brand new. We just got this thing in today. They can't be breaking it.
Hey, it's great technology.
I'm super excited. I'm going to stand right here because Goatley had an awesome
game. He did have an awesome game.
Really
he did have an awesome game. And look here, Samantha was here early today. It's even more surprising. She didn't roll in right before the game started. Fun night here, folks. We are glad to have you along. Gage Hill, we would bring him on, but we'd probably mess something up with the production and everything else. And he got his haircut, and I don't know if y'all can handle it or not because he looks pretty handsome now with his haircut, Dawson.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, we're all kind of short again, so maybe I need to grow mine out this time.
Here's the thing. Why you wait till it's the coldest day of the year to cut your hair, Gage? You don't keep the ears warm with that long hair.
If I wasn't on TV, I would grow it back out again like I had a couple summers ago. It was getting close to a mullet, but I don't know if I can do that, so I'm just going to kind of keep it, you know, like this.
I could see that.
I could rock it. The country boy Morgan Wallen look, you know. I could rock that. I just got to grow it out a little bit.
You do love some Morgan Wallen. You do love some M-Dub. M-Dub with you here as well.
Yeah, two goats.
Folks, we appreciate you hanging out with us here. We want to get you back to your regularly scheduled programming on WBON TV 9. And for us, we'll wrap it up. 2 games for you on tap for Friday as of now. We'll see if those change. As of right now, we're going to have Berea Southern girls and Berea Model boys. That's Friday night. Of course, with the weather coming in and what we've already had, that could delay those games, cancel them, or anything else. So we'll keep you up to date, see what's going on. We'll be back with you then. Don't forget tomorrow at Live at 5, Dawson Rule. We'll recap this game and more from the action from today. Big win for the Central girls as well. We'll also have the local news update and the latest weather forecast for you tomorrow, Live at 5, right here. Every single place that you watched this game tonight, you can find the newscast for you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Signing off for Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins, Hugh Davis helping us out with stats tonight as well. All the folks here with you on WBON TV 9. Stay warm, and we'll see you on Friday.